being able to combine all the stuff I love, like flying, traveling, observing other cultures, finding cool materials, and then being able to make that all come together is really, really wonderful.
Hello, good morning. Welcome into HSN. If you are just joining us, my name is Valerie Stupp, and the man you just saw in that video is Jay King, who is one of the coolest guys because his curiosity led him to traveling the globe to be able to find these exotic finds, this kind of love and passion, all this newness and uniqueness, and we get a chance to exclusively offer it here to you at HSN. We're gonna talk about his mine finds. We're gonna talk about brand new pieces. I still got some clearance items saved, some best ofs. So I hope you stay with us this hour. We've got some amazing items in store, including something that, remember I said clearance? Yeah, those are really honestly like just such steals, and we don't have a whole lot of these. This is Jay's turquoise and rhodochrosite beaded necklace. It is on sale today for $95.98. Look at those colors, the blues, the greens, the pinks, the mauves, the berries, stunning, graduated in those beads. They're more of like a flat shape because they stack so nicely next to each other, but still in that cylinder. $31.99. I only have about 200 for the entire country. See the greens? I love that. If you love pastels, that's a beautiful one, or maybe green's your favorite color. We do have a full presentation coming up in just a little bit. The master designer himself, the Stone Hound, is Jay King. He is joining us live via Skype. He shared with us last hour that this is his, he's giving his wife a break. So he uses his studio to hang out with us. I love that. I love it. Successful marriage is all about balance, right? Especially in these crazy times, Jay. So good to see you.
Thank you, it's always fun. So I'm excited, we got some really cool stuff coming up here.
Totally, okay, so we're gonna start out with, is it nephrite?
Okay, this is, you know, what I loved it. This is brand new, just so everybody knows. It's brand new, it's exclusive. This is nephrite.
Nephrite,
jade.
okay.
Okay, now nephrite jade. Okay, now, that being said, let me explain this, that you've got, to call something jade, it either has to be nephrite or it has to be jadeite. In 44 years, I started my business, I've had my business for 44 years. It's hard to believe, but I have, okay? In 44 years, and think about this, this was the first jade I ever used in any of my designs.
Wow.
Now, that being said, it's not the first jade I thought I bought in 44 years. I have bought, I can't tell you, I mean, it's almost comical. I was thinking about it the other day, how many materials that I have bought in my lifetime that were sold to me as jade, and then bring them back, you get them tested, GIA, and they're not. They're not jadeite, they're not nephrite. Now, one of the things that makes what I do so exciting, and really something that I have to tell you that really keeps me, the juices flowing, keeps me going, is I found this was a new mine find. When they first, this came out of Pakistan. When they first told me about this material, I bought it but I was very skeptical that it was gonna test at jade. I just thought it was a cool material. Almost, it has this beautiful emerald green to it. And I thought there's no way in heck that this is gonna test as jade, as a natural jade. But you know what? It is, it's nephrite. So it is a natural jade material. Now, that being said, this came out of Pakistan. Go online and you can research this. And I'm not saying that everything that you research online is always true, right? But they do have some very interesting write-ups on this. Now, GIA, especially if you see anything that's connected to the GIA, this material is, when we got it, we were there when they first mined it. We were really the first ones to really buy any bulk. We were the first to get any out of the country. We were the first to actually be able to use this material in any of our designs. I don't know of anybody else that had this material at that time. I will say this, the price of this now that it got out on the market, we introduced it, but they started putting it in other designs, in gold designs. You know, jades, natural jades are very, very rare. It's more, usually when you see jade and it's this color, they've done something to it. They've done it, they've enhanced it. This is all natural. So this is a very rare material. Now, here's what's going on this. I'm trying to work another deal to get more material. The price of the rough material has gone up 300 to 500%.
Holy moly.
So, yeah, I mean, like, so I just want you to think about this. Now, I work a lot of magic, and we work from scratch. We're really unique and very different. We're a very niche business, especially for what we do here. We go mine direct. In this case, we're dealing directly with the miners. We do all the designing in-house. We do all the lapidary work all in-house. There's silver work. The silver work is done in-house. And then we bring it directly to you as an exclusive here on Mine Finds. We don't sell this to anybody else. We don't market to anybody else. We don't wholesale to anybody else, but we're the direct manufacturer, and we're actually more so that we even go directly to source. But this necklace, any of these designs that you're seeing here, and again, these are brand new. We just cut them from some of the last of the remaining nephrite stock that we have. Today, if I was going back and I was cutting this from the new rough that I haven't purchased yet, we're still in this game, playing this game, because the prices that they're getting and that they're wanting, and unfortunately they're getting it in some cases where it's gone up 300 to 500%. So that means anything that you're seeing here, take the price and at least triple it. At least triple it. That's what it would cost, because I still have to use that much material, right, to do it. So now, see there, that's where it's deceptive. It looks kind of black. This is a beautiful emerald green. It's just an amazing, natural, dark emerald green, just a beautiful emerald green. Again, brand new, one of the most popular and rare jades. Again, you don't, normally when you see jades, and I know that, you've seen a lot of jade out there. You see purple jade and green jade and all the different jades. If they're natural jade or a natural nephrite or a natural jadeite, it's very rare that you will see them, especially at these kind of prices. Normally, everything you're seeing in jade, and they'll tell you if they're honest about it, have been color enhanced or they've done something. Most of it comes in a lighter color or maybe like a clear color. And then they do an enhancement to it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this it's so dark. And Angie's got one on, and one of the stones is lighter than the one that I have. And it's so interesting how no two are the same. These are one of a kind. This is something that is our showstopper, brand new. I love that earthy, kind of like emerald, hunter green, army green. I mean, it's so rich and decadent, right? And it looks good on every skin tone. And the rondelles get really large at the base of the necklace, but they do spin. Nothing is like fixed. It's on a very soft string. And I want to highlight the necklace itself is 18 inches in length, but you do have that wonderful high polished sterling silver hook closure, as well as the 2 3/4 inch extender, so that you can take this 18-inch necklace and you bring it to 20 3/4. So you can really find that perfect neckline, whether you're wearing a V-neck or a round neck, or Angie has got great buttons, down the front. So it's just really special and unique. We are very busy. It's no wonder with the rarity of this that the necklace is so popular, but we do have the ring and we do have the earrings. So I don't want to go without highlighting these as well, because it's a perfect opportunity to get the suite. So the earrings have this oversized disc, and it's all bezel set in that high polished sterling silver. They are for real pierced ears, so they do have that beautiful post. And then I noticed that this ring also, again, wonderful cabochon, bezel set in genuine sterling silver. And I love that you did kind of the single cabochon. You didn't make it a lot of little stones. It just kind of, it's all it needs, Jay. It's just like one pop.
One of the things that I get kidded a lot is they always know what I designed. and because one of the things I do is, well, number one, my designs, I like to make them simple because I'm simple-minded, and I find that by doing things simple, I like to really accent to really frame the rough material. I'm all about the material, and I think this this particular material really kind of, you know, it has a statement, you know, all by itself. So all I've done is taken what Mother Nature gave us, and I've just polished it up a little bit, right? Just made a, you know, just made a little smoother, made it kind of lay together. But I try to leave the main emphasis as the stone. Although I do like, you know, I do some big silver work, and I do a lot of big silver. But I just really like, in this case, like I said, is to accent. And here again, the rarity of this material. If you think about this, in 44 years of doing this professionally, this was the first jade I ever was able to work with. And again, it wasn't the first time I bought jade, or I thought I bought jade, but it was the first time that we actually got the jade material, and it tested as nephrite. So it's a true jade. This material, again, is extremely rare. They are still mining it. I have, with the first buyout I bought on this, I bought quite a bit of the rough material. And so I can still probably design. I know I've got a few designs this year, and I think I have one design for February. And then I'm going to be out of my original material. Hopefully, we're going to be able to negotiate a deal and get the price to where I can do something again. Otherwise, I won't, you know, you just see this again. But if you want jade, you want a natural jade, and here again, get this home, see it in natural light. It's the most amazing emerald green. It is just beautiful, beautiful green.
And yeah, you can really see the highs and lows even on the tinier beads, which I absolutely love. And then the larger they get, it almost looks like they become denser, which is so cool. But you're gonna love that graduated design. You're gonna love the length on this. It really, I think it's a wonderful piece again, as we sort of go into the cooler months. You might be wearing chunkier sweaters, or, you know, some tan or wool sweaters. Like, I just feel like the nephrite's really gonna stand out. So very rare, very unique. Love that we have the ring, we have the earrings, and we have the necklace for you. That's our showstopper. So you can take advantage of the flex pay on that. But we are gonna move on. We're gonna talk again about Kingman turquoise, so something that Jay is known for. What you're seeing here is going to be this beautiful pendant, and we'll get to the pendant after you see those amazing turquoise compressed beads. That is the necklace. That's 18 inches in length. But now you've got that sterling silver pendant that has this round design, and then this generous sized compressed turquoise cabochon in the center that is bezel set and kind of in this swirl, and then it's slightly off center, which I love. And then Jay has combined sort of this textured high polished silver with the smooth high polished silver, also taking that design into the oversized bail. Remember, you're getting the pendant and the necklace. You have not seen this since July, so it is back. If you also are interested in the earrings are also available with that same pendant design, just a little bit on a smaller scale for you. So 5 flexible payments on your choice of either the necklace that comes with the pendant, or we do have the earrings as well. So it's item number 086107. Every time I wish I could be like a fly on the wall, Jay, when you're like sketching, or you have these like ideas, these aha moments, these creative juices flowing, because nothing that we see is the same. Yet you're still going to Mother Nature and to the depths of the earth and combining these beautiful, rare and unique finds. And every single one, I'm like, I have to have that. I want that one too, right? It's just so cool.
Well, you know, one of the things I think that keeps our viewing audience, and you know, it's been 25 years this year that we've been allowed to do what we do, and I'm just stoked by the fact that people actually love our art, love what we do. And I think one of the things you just said there, Valerie, is that they know that they can tune in. They're always going to see something new and different. What I love with this design, though, okay, that's the back of it, guys. That's the back of the pendant. You could actually reverse this if you wanted to wear it side. But look at the attention to the detail that our artists, and these are all done individually from scratch by hand. What's really cool with this, okay, this is Kingman turquoise. This is, when I first started out in the 70s, I bought from 27 different American mines. So there were 27 different mines, turquoise mines, that I bought from when I started out in the early 70s. Of those 27, of those particular 27 mines, the Kingman mine is the only one that is still active, the Cobalt family. The Kingman mine, Valerie knows this, the Kingman mine is very special to me. It's where I met my wife, okay? The Cobalt family, you know, that's actually Marty. Marty and his lovely wife, Koylin, introduced me to my wife. And I knew my wife for years and years before we actually started dating, and then we finally got married. But if it wasn't for this turquoise, this Kingman turquoise, I never would have met my wife. I have to tell you, though, this with the Kingman turquoise, and this is what's so special about this. The material that you're seeing in this necklace and this pendant, number one, you know, I never make necklaces in Kingman turquoise. I don't do it. And the reason, even before when I was getting a lot of the material, is just, you know, you don't waste the material like that. I mean, very, very few people have ever, I have done Kingman necklaces, but they're very few and far between. This material was mined at least 7 years ago, probably going more like on 9. Now, Marty, they're getting amazing, high-end, clear blue, beautiful turquoise out of the deposit now. I don't know exactly what, how the volume that they're getting, but I will tell you, when the Sleeping Beauty mine, about 7 years ago, when Sleeping Beauty went out of business, this was the last natural American turquoise mine really that was still really commercially operating. And American turquoise has gone up, up, up. It's gone up. The price of this particular material, at least 300 to 500% more. 300 to 500% more when I actually bought it then. So this is out of my private collection. I'm using the last of the Kingman turquoises that I have now. This is all my private stock. This material, here again, is probably around 9 years ago when they were into this particular section of the mine. So right now, can you get Kingman turquoise? Absolutely. But they're paying a huge premium for it right now, highly collectible, and the price of the material has gone up, 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 which is great, for the Cobalt family, because it's well deserved. Trust me. I mean, for what they do and everything that they go through, I'm glad to see it. It's just that I can't really buy the material at that price and be able to give you the value that I need to give.
Incredible value, incredible love story, as a reminder to those of you who don't know that story, and maybe love is in the air around you. What a beautiful symbol, significance, a new kind of chapter that we're going into. We do have the earrings available. They are on 5 interest-free credit card payments. Notice how 360 degrees, they are absolutely exquisite. The craftsmanship, the details, the designs, the etching, the high polished silver, stunning. Then of course that Kingman turquoise in the center, $17.95. The pendant does come with the necklace, okay? You heard Jay say he does not do this very often. The pendant is 2 inches in diameter. It is significant, it is grand, and it is gorgeous. So if you'd like to snag yours, $42.20 to get this home. This does, you can put this on another necklace. I think if you saw Angie, she was wearing it. Honestly, you guys, this is so high polished and reflective. We literally had to cover some of our monitors here because it was so much light. So you can be that beam and ray of light as well. Okay, we have coming up the green quartz necklace and earrings. Very excited about this. I went ahead and popped this on. It caught my eye, and that's what jewelry should do, right? It's an expression of your personality. It's an expression of who you are, who you want to be, how you want to feel. When you get dressed in the morning, you can put on the most basic outfit. You put on something that's special, that's rare, that's unique, just like you. You just have that confidence, and you just go about your day with a little bit more, I don't know, gravitas to kind of take on what the world has for us. So I popped this on. I just thought it was beautiful against my skin tone. I just kind of very basic, simple sort of khaki tee on. Just really comes to life. So the necklace is also faceted. So each graduated bead is faceted. So this is green quartz, is coming up. We do have the earrings for you as well. And those earrings do have a little swing and a little dance. Did I put them on? Oh, I did put them on. See, I get so caught up. And I only have 37 of the earrings left, you guys. So if you want them, beautiful. Even if you you know, maybe you're like, oh, I can't do the necklace right now. It's just too much out of my budget. Get yourself some earrings or a ring. It's such a rare treat and special opportunity to have Jay here for 2 hours. So we're now going to talk about this clearance opportunity. This is the orange red coral. So you've got the beaded necklace, rondelle shaped, that orange red color. Look at all the highs and the lows. It's 18 inches in length. It is strung on a string. So of course you've got that I always like that they have movement. They kind of move with the body. High polished again, super slick and smooth and cool against the body. And we haven't seen this since May. So the necklace is on clearance down to $95.98. You can break up your monthly payments about $1 a day. We also have the earrings, which are available. These are also bezel set in a cushion cut design, those cabochons. So north-south design, those are on sale for $43.62. I love, Jay, this orange red coral. It's like I don't know, it's fiery, it's rich, it's robust, it's powerful. There's just so many things that this tone speaks to me. It's just, I don't know, it makes me feel a little sassy, a little spicier.
Well, you know, the thing with corals, when I first came on, like I said, this year it's 25 years. When we first came on, for the first 5 years, our 3 primary materials that we're known for, of course, number 1, turquoise. That's what we're known for. Opals. I go literally around the world collecting opals and turquoise. The third thing we were known for, back in the day, I still have viewers, it's really kind of cool because they'll send me pictures of their collections. We were known for coral. We had every color of coral that you could imagine. We had black coral, gold coral, blue, yellow, angel skin, pink, salmon pinks, whites. We had everything. Coral now, because coral, for people who have shopped with us, you know this, that I always express this, it's a material covered under what they call the CITES program. And so they want to make sure that you're not actually farming anything or harvesting anything that's endangered or limited. So for it to qualify under the CITES program, you have to have all the CITES permits. You also, with coral, is highly controlled. I mean, highly controlled. And you have to have special licenses to even work in it. So over the years, corals have gotten very hard to get. It's almost impossible to find the rough material to do anything with, any kind of volume or anything. So when I'm out there and I find something like this, it just is so exciting. So you get something actually that's big enough that you can actually work with it. You can cut these bigger beads. And just for people that don't know this coral, people, a lot of people, it's really funny, they think it's a plant. Or I've had all kinds of when I ask people, what do you think coral is? You know, what coral is you're actually buying somebody's ex-condo. You're buying their house. And what it is, the little starfish kind of little organism called the polyp. And it looks like, if you look under a microscope, or you could actually, in some cases, you could actually use a magnifying glass so you can actually see them. But definitely in a microscope, you can see them. And they look like little starfish. And you only find coral in salt water. And what this is it's that as they're getting the nutrients out of the water, the polyps secrete the calcium carbonate, which is what forms the coral. So coral, in a lot of cases, can be millions of years old, millions of years old. There's coral being formed all the time. But like I said, it's highly protected, which it should be. I totally agree with it. All of this was legally harvested. None of this is new harvest, just so everybody knows. That, you know, like this probably, can't give you an exact date on it, but I would say either into the 70s or first part of the 80s is when this material was actually harvested.
Those were good decades, Jay. I mean, I might be a little biased. I was born in the late 70s. I remember the 80s very well. So I don't know, there's a significance there. I just have to give everybody an update because the stud earrings, these beautiful cushion cut cabochons, I have 45 left, and that is it. So if maybe you're someone, you know, you like color, but you don't like to be super bold, you know, maybe the necklace isn't for you. I know it's for most of our girls, but you could just go with the studs, but I only have, you know, like 4 dozen left. The necklace, I have a couple hundred, but I know that this is something that you don't already have in your jewelry wardrobe. So I invite you in to place your order. If you want the necklace, remember it's 18 inches in length. You haven't seen this since May. It is on FlexPay. You can get yours home on any major credit card, $31.99. If you're asking how do I put this on, it does have a sterling silver extender, 2 3/4 inches with that great hook. So it's really easy to put on. You don't have to, you know, kind of fiddle with anything. And of course, if you want to make it shorter, you can make it shorter. The graduated beads are unbelievable. And Jay, I know we only have a minute left, but I have to ask you, since the coral, it's normally like rough, right? Like, doesn't it have kind of like dips and crevices in it? And this is so smooth and like high polished. What's the kind of the process on that?
Well, I bring the coral rough so you could actually see the rough material, right? This is what it's cut from in this particular case. This is material that we use. And where you get that, you can see where actually the polyps actually were in here. So you have to get below this. And that's another key thing, is where you have to take it and you have to just polish it way down to be able to cut it. But it's all cut from the genuine rough material that we do. Also, I will tell people right now, that when we say clearance price on this, the reason we do that is because it's something that we can't do again or they can't reorder. So you're able to get the last few of the last few that we have. This isn't something that I can even bring back. Now, will I have coral? Hopefully down the road, you know, we get it in every now and then, and we're able to bring new coral pieces, but it's very, very rare. But this value, when they say clearance, it's not because it didn't sell well. It's just that we have so few left, and there's no chance of actually getting more in. So what they do is they cut the price. So just a tremendous design, big, bold coral look. At just an amazing, amazing value.
Literally a ridiculous price. Big, bold, vibrant. You know, maybe you need that pick-me-up in the morning. I love putting something like this on and just feeling the coolness and the natural, organic gemstones on my skin, and just think it's amazing. Okay, so this right here, I did a little tiny tease. You guys went bananas over it, so I thought I'd let you know it's still coming up. The turquoise and rhodochrosite, all genuine. Look at the, and of course you guys know how much I love like blues and greens and teals, and so this is going to be coming up in just a little bit. It's appraised at $235. We do have it on clearance for $95.98. You can break up your payments $31.99. All exclusive items here at HSN. You won't find these Mind Finds anywhere else. It does have that classic extender, little heart, you know, little charm there, and that sterling silver hook, but it's all about wearing these beautiful colors that are so soft and malleable. And I know Jay will have lots to share, but each individual little cylinder is just so high polished, and so just the variances in the colors and the way these are stacked are stunning. So that'll be coming up in just a little bit. I'll put that one over here for us. Okay. I love this next item. I get so excited. All right, so this is labradorite. Notice all the faceted features on this, okay? We've got for you in this 6-stranded necklace, 6 strands, you guys. I have 150 of them. They're all free-form, they're all faceted, all right? It is $221.50. It does have a sterling silver hook closure in the back. Look how stunning this is finished. Look how beautiful. They glimmer and shine and reflect the light like facets on a diamond. And then the earrings, am I right, Kyle? Do I only have about 40 of these earrings? Okay, so I have 40 left on the earrings. They are pear-shaped. It's open design with the wire drop, and they're gonna stand over 3 inches and like really lightweight, you guys. And these are totally going to reflect the light. So really a brilliant kind of shimmer. Those earrings are on 5 flex. $11.60. Run, do not walk for those. And while you're there, get the necklace, which is also on 5 Flex, $44.30. Okay, Jay, I'm ready to dive into this one. I also want to put this, I literally want to wear this. I want like a headpiece in this labradorite. I want a bracelet. I want like everything from head to toe. It's so stunning.
Well, you see this on Ange, okay? She just walks in. What do you see, like, you know, even from a distance, you know, this it just pops. This is a genuine labradorite, okay? It's a natural labradorite. It's mined by a friend of ours in Madagascar. Much to everybody's dismay, number one, these are brand new beads. It's a brand new bead shape that we're working with, that we're playing with. These aren't cut on this isn't a mold on a machine. These are all literally hand cut. And then they're hand faceted. But what you see there is Ange as she's moving, and I got to tell you, stage lighting is not probably is not your friend in this case, okay? Because studio lighting, it's made more to show clothing or so you don't look like bright orange like a pumpkin when you're on. But it's not really the ideal light to show jewelry in. The cool thing with labradorite, it has its own process it's called labradorescence. And the labradorescence is the shine, the sheen, the natural, Mother Nature's natural bling. We've taken what Mother Nature gave us, and then we've just accented a little bit. Now, that being said, okay, if you think about this isn't something that I can just give to any of my artists, and they can cut it and work with it. Do you see, you could put this with all different colors. We do that,
yeah.
Bella. You'll see every time it looks totally different. It's completely, every time, it's like a chameleon.
It's a chameleon.
It will change up with whatever you're wearing it with. If you show it, maybe even with some lighter, different colors. But you can see it right here. You see the sparkle, you see the sheen. The thing with labradorite is that it's got the process of labradorescence is very flighting. You've got to have somebody, when they cut it, they have to orient the bead, they have to orient the material, because especially if you're cutting larger pieces, you'll actually lose the fire. You don't really see the fire in the labradorite if you don't cut it right, if you don't chase the fire. These, because of the way that we cut the beads, each bead has the fire, the sparkle in it, has that natural labradorescence. And then because of the faceting, it also catches different angles, so kind of like a prism effect, where you're really going to see the sparkle, you're really going to see the sheen.
And that's, I think, what I love so much is the way it dances with the light, the way it captures the light, the way it looks. It's a neutral, but yet it goes with everything, whether you're wearing pastels or crisp white, or whether you're wearing that little black dress. Look at the way it reflected the light up to Angie's face. Like, we want that. That's like walking around with a little bit of like your own personal lighting gear, right? And I love that it drapes the neck. I love that it's graduated in lengths. I love that it's 6 strands. Those multifaceted little labradorite beads are so stunning. Then the earrings will sell out, you guys. If you're not on the phone lines, I don't have a whole lot left on those. Those are $11.60 to get it home. Jay, you actually have sort of, is that real labradorite?
Yeah, okay, I just want to show you. Okay, this is labradorite.
Wow.
You see that this is just a specimen. This is cut just from this is just natural rough. All I've done is polish a little bit. Do you see as I'm moving that? Now, I'm under stage lighting, but I've got a little bit better light sources. Okay, that is labradorescence. And that is done because of the fire lines that are in this that are in this rough material. So when they cut that, that's what you're going to see, the individual beads, where you actually see the fire lines. That's what your eye is seeing, is seeing the fire lines refracting back from that. And that's a property that only labradorite has, and it's called labradorescence.
And we love it. It's so interesting the way there's certain organic materials that I know you'd look at and you would say, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, like that labradorite, and then you see it in the necklace and you still are stunned, even at the tiniest little particles, how you can see the blues and the silvers and the greens and the pearlescence and the iridescence, they just come to life. So very excited for those of you that are picking that up. Don't forget a last and final call on the earrings as well. But we're gonna move on to the dark green Stillwater stone necklace that does come with this huge oversized pendant. I feel like you're giving away the store today, Jay. It's not your choice of the necklace or the pendant. You're getting both. Clearance price with an appraisal value of $410. You're getting this home for $53.33 on any major credit card. So in the center of this beautiful pendant, you're going to find that round dark green Stillwater stone with this gorgeous organic design, high polished sterling silver, oversized bail. Comes with the necklace, the dark green Stillwater stone beads. That's included, that's 18.5 inches in length. I only have about 130 of these. Notice that Jay perfectly placed sterling silver beads to accent in between the dark green Stillwater stones. So Jay, I actually don't know much about this stone.
Well, that's because you won't really find it.
Okay, okay. So now I don't feel so dumb.
Okay, yeah, and I didn't design this. I don't know, because I don't want to get in trouble, because if I say somebody designed it and they didn't, then I'll hear about it later. So, but either Brian or Crystal are the ones that designed this. You can tell their art. Yeah. It kind of has a
modern.
Kind of has, well, it can be Brian or Crystal. I don't want to say, because they both do this kind of very modern, contemporary type look. These are gallery pieces. Yeah. And, even on the original appraised value, good luck. Yeah, right. I don't know where you'd actually find anybody who actually can do this. These are all handcrafted. And this is kind of what I live for, okay? This is Stillwater stone, okay? I didn't come up with that name, right? I get this from, comes from the United States. It's from a friend of ours who's a rock hound, and that I see them every year in Tucson. We always get together and see what they've found and new materials that they've been able to gather. These aren't mines, okay? They literally travel all of the United States, and they go to these areas and they find it. I mean, they just find these small outcroppings. This is a very unique material. Now, here again, it's the studio lighting. It's making it almost look like black. It's not. It's just like a beautiful, beautiful dark green. It's just a really amazing material. Stillwater is the name that they gave to it because the area that it comes from a large river basin, but it was very calm. It's running very slowly, and that's why they called it Stillwater. And it was actually harvested from that area. But I just love what they've done. I love the design. I love the look. And this is, again, the only place to see these. These are exclusive just for Fine Show. We make them from the natural rough material. All of the work that you're seeing here, all the lapidary work, all of the silver work is done from sterling silver sheet material, all by hand, individually, from scratch, individually handcrafted, done one at a time by hand.
And you can really see that, and also how thick that dark green Stillwater stone is, because as I flip it around, that's still the stone, you guys.
And actually, they did that with the prong setting in the back. They did that for a reason. They wanted to show off the natural green material, like the emerald material of this. They actually, when they did the design, so it's what they call concave, right? So you've got you've got a little area in the back that's been hollowed out. Mm-hmm. And then by setting the cabochon like that, that's actually done for a reason. That allows the light to pass through it so that you can, no matter what you're wearing. Also, with this one in particular, if you're wearing lighter colors or like different colors, but if you're wearing anything lighter, it will, like if you got like on a light blue or a light turquoise or something, it actually will radiate through that and give it even a different look. It will kind of glow, but it takes on that same effect where it's refracting whatever you're wearing. Here you can almost see kind of like an orange a tinge to it, like a greenish orange, and that's what it's going to do. It's because of the way that it's designed and manufactured.
And that oversized sterling silver bail, don't forget about that, as well as the pendant is going to hang 2 3/8 of an inch in length, and then the width of it is just about 1 3/4 inches, so nearly 2 inches in diameter. You are getting the necklace included. That is not a separate purchase. So you're getting the beaded necklace. You can wear that alone, wear it with the pendant, take the pendant off, wear it with another necklace. At a clearance price, you guys, we've taken $130 off of our price, which is already, you know, I think a very conservative kind of average of the retail values that we found in the marketplace. So you can also get that. Now, can I slide this one over? Because I want to go ahead and, this is the one that I slipped on a few minutes ago. And we also sort of just mentioned it, and so many of you jumped on this. So we're going to talk about green quartz. We're going to talk about all of the facets. Again, that reflection, that shine, the dancing with the light. In the necklace, I only have about 200, well, I have 208 to be exact. $131.75 to get it home. This has not been seen, are you ready for this? In almost 8 months, since February. So we do have it back. It is on 5 interest-free credit card payments for the necklace of $26.35. Do not hesitate to also add the earrings on. Or if you're looking for a special gift for someone, it's $9.55 to get these earrings. The earrings are stunning. It's a perfect complement. Wait, do I really only have 25 left, Kyle?
Yeah,
oh, no.
I have to.
So basically 2 dozen left in the earrings, Jay.
And this material, here again, this is another one of the natural rough materials that I just don't have the ability to get more. I did this deal when I actually bought this rough about 3 years ago. I'm probably more like 4 years ago when we were doing the emerald deal in Brazil. This is a natural colored quartz. And you say, oh, colored quartz, big deal. Well, yeah, it's a huge deal. This is natural, the natural color. A lot of the quartzes that you see are, the majority of them are colored hands. This isn't. This is a natural, and it's in the colored quartz family. Well, you say, what's colored quartz? Colored quartz. If you amethyst, citrine, peridot, those are all colored quartzes. You know probably like rose quartz or something like that. Amethyst, though, that's exactly. Amethyst is in a quartz. It's colored quartz, peridot, citrine, all colored quartzes. This is a green quartz. It's natural. We did something big and bold with it. I wanted to keep the design simple. I designed this. I wanted to actually show the rough, show the material. I have to tell you something. This almost looks like Colombian emerald, okay? I mean, like a low-grade Colombian emerald, but it has that color effect to it. If you see here like this, and here again, you're looking at it under probably not the worst lighting conditions, but some of the lighting conditions that I would not prefer to actually show. People always tell me, it's kind of funny, because one of the comments that I get a lot from people, especially when I meet them, they'll go, and they'll be wearing one of my designs, and it just like blows me away. They actually have something on, that we're wearing. They'll come up, they'll talk to me, and they'll say, when I saw it on air, I thought it looked good, but when I got it home, got it out of the box and opened it up, and I get this all the time, they said that's when I just was blown away by how good it looked. Because of the color, you're usually at home, you're looking at under more of a natural light and not studio, not false light. So you're seeing the natural light. But even look at this. Look at the color. It's almost like this beautiful emerald, like almost like a Colombian emerald green. That's all natural. You would think to have that color consistency like that something had been done to this to enhance the color. It's literally the natural crystals. It's really amazing. Now, that being said, I piggybacked this on a deal I did. I was there, and we did this emerald deal that we had been putting together for years and years and years. And this is one of the benefits when you're doing deals like this, and all of a sudden you say, what's this? And this was a very, very small deposit, unrelated to the emerald mining, but it was one of his associates that had this, and we were able to buy this. I can't even go back and get more of this material.
Wow.
This was what we call a one and done.
One and done.
One and done. They got it. There was one deposit. They mined it. They pretty much mined it out to the point where it really wouldn't be practical to go back and go any deeper or anything. So this might be the only time that you get to actually see this material.
Well, it's your last time for the earrings. The earrings are officially sold out, so congratulations to those of you that got the earrings. The necklace is also going very, very quickly. So I have 180 left. You can secure yours. You can get it on a flex pay. We'll ship it out to you, just like Jay was talking about, right? Like, we're under these really harsh studio lights. When you get them home and you feel this gemstone in your hand, you feel the green quartz, you see the way it reflects the light. I love the faceted design on these beads. I love sort of the blend between high glamour and like real earthy, natural kind of components to this. Love the graduated design as well. So if you want to go ahead and snag it, it is on FlexPay, $26.35. If you don't love it, which I think you will, you can send it back. I want to also highlight the length of the necklace is 18 inches, but we do give you, it's attached, a sterling silver extender that's 2 3/4 inches. So you can actually make this smaller, or you can extend it to that full 20 3/4 when you do the extender. What I wanted to highlight too, Jay, is, you know, Angie's got rich dark hair and very beautiful porcelain skin, and she's tall and a model and gorgeous, right? I'm over here sitting behind this desk. She's got this like rust color, like she looks very expensive. I got jeans and a tee on too, but my hair's a little less glamorous as hers. My skin's not as nice. Like, I feel like $1,000,000 in this. Even the most basic, boring outfit, which I've got to say, a lot of us are only being seen here on our Zooms and our Skypes. You could be wearing pajama pants on the bottom. You could just put on a white tee, and then, wow, to be able to literally have people over virtually compliment you on your jewelry and say, wow, you must be doing all right to be able to treat yourself to something so special, so rare, so unique. But it's all because you bring these opportunities to us, Jay, which I have to personally thank you, because I wouldn't own pieces like this if it weren't for you.
Well, thank you. You know, and that's kind of what we specialize in, we do. And here again, this will be the only time you get to see this material from me. I mean, you know, maybe down the road, somebody else somewhere else, you know, will mine something. This is the only natural green quartz that I can ever remember actually getting where it's this color. This is, like I said, this is, you know, it's a very rare material, and it's a natural material. Normally when you see something like this in quartz, if it is real quartz, usually there's some kind of treatment done to it, but you're getting the real deal. It was a mine find, and that's kind of what we live for. Another thing I try to do is I try to keep it simple. I try not to make it too over the top. I want to make it about the material. It's a great look. Ange is beautiful in it. You see that, just a great look there. Actually, you're going to see kind of more of the color. You see the different color change there, where you when you put it on something that's a little bit lighter. Do you see what it does?
Yeah. It's amazing, the contrast. It's amazing how like it's opaque, but it's sheer. It's such a cool blend. And you know, listen, I think this goes on every skin tone, every hair color. I wasn't trying to downplay, you know, me against Angie, there's no competition. But I just feel like when you might need your roots done, you might need your eyelashes done, your nails done, like put on a piece of jewelry and just feel better about yourself. And you're gonna own this for a lifetime. You're gonna pass these down generation after generation. These aren't gonna wear down. They're not gonna fade. This is all that genuine gemstone, that beautiful green quartz. I now have about 150 left in the necklace, so going very, very quickly. So if you'd like it, it's item number 080588. All right, we're gonna lighten and brighten things up. Already 200 have been picked up, Kyle? Oh, I have 200 left. Oh my goodness, okay. On clearance price, this is the turquoise and rhodochrosite beaded necklace. So it's disc-shaped beads. They're turquoise and rhodochrosite, kind of balanced out they're interchanging. And then it's 18 inches in length. It does have that 2 3/4 inch extender, that silver hook. But so jumping in really quickly, Jay, like pinks and blues and teals and greens, baby blues, aquas, like it's just amazing to me how many variances and shades this can take on.
Well, if you look at this too, and kind of the shot that you're seeing there, look at the different sizes and thicknesses of this. And one of the things that is indicative, how you can tell, usually things are handcrafted or handmade, is one of the things you look for, right? Because they're all individually done from the natural materials, all by hand. This is a combination of this is a beautiful Chilean turquoise. And it comes from anywhere from like the tealy blues, tealy greens, to blue material. And then I've used this beautiful natural rhodochrosite that comes from one mine in Argentina. It's the only mine that I'm aware of where you can get this material. And this material, up until last year, or actually 2 years ago, you couldn't buy this material. They weren't allowing anybody to export it out of the country unless it was in some kind of finished product. So you didn't see it. Now we're starting to see the rough material out there. So I think that you'll start seeing it. If you do want rhodochrosite, you will see it in other people's designs. That being said, this design, this is, like they always say, if you have, like if you have something that's fashionable, if you keep it long enough, it's going to be back.
Yeah. Like tie-dye was for a hot minute.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, when I grew up, cowboy boots, that it wasn't a fashion statement. That's just what you wore, right?
Right.
You had cowboy boots. That was your selection for manly footwear, right? And then it becomes a trend. I'm just saying that because this, to tell you the truth, I have a big affinity and a love affair with this design, this look. I have had this look in my, since I've been designing for 44 years. This design here, the actual look that you're looking at, was actually the very first thing that I personally ever manufactured by myself.
Wow.
And I did this in college. We used to make puka shell, but turquoise. And I still, believe it or not, I still have my original turquoise necklace that looks, I wear it every now and then. It wears just as great as it did 44 years ago, actually more like 46 because I was still in school. So this is something that's never going to go out of style. And you know what's really amazing with this look? Now, we've done something a little different here in the fact that combine these two materials together, but also it comes with a 2 3/4 extender chain. So it gives you that ability to kind of accessorize it to your neckline or whatever you're wearing. But believe it or not, when I'm out traveling, especially South America and also Southern Africa, a lot of the resort areas use a lot of the beach areas that I've been able to go to, where any place where you kind of got like tropical kind of that feel to, like the Caribbean type feel, even though it's in like in Africa or it's in South America, where they have beautiful beaches and everything. You see a lot of people wearing these, men, women, everybody wears them. It's not something that's just built for a lady. I would have no problem wearing this as a guy. I think it's really kind of a cool look.
Yeah, I love that you said that, because maybe, you are looking at giving this as a gift for someone special, whether it's a lady or a gentleman in your life. It's not fast fashion, you guys. This is not a perfume that's gonna run out at the end of the bottle. This is not, a wallet that's gonna get worn down. This is genuine turquoise, genuine rhodochrosite. Like, these are the types of natural, organic things you want touching your skin, that you'll wear season after season, year after year, outfit after outfit, occasion after occasion. You could pass this down generationally. They are hard stones. They're not soft. They're not gonna, bend or warp over time. $31.99 for all of this color, for all of this punch, for all of this pizzazz and personality. And I love that this piece specifically to me, Jay, is very universal for different seasons of the year, because when you're wearing those winter whites and then this pops, or in the springtime you start adding in those pastels, or in the summer months you start getting those like rich kind of like electric neon colors, like the fall, like there's so many ways to wear this because it has all of those gradual tones, the multicolors in the turquoise. So you see the golds and the browns and the tans and the bronzes, but yet you have the, you know, the baby blues and the robin's egg blue, and then you've got that beautiful, you know, the mauves and those like blushes and beautiful kind of pink tones that just keep your eye guessing. And that's what I love so much, Jay, about all of your pieces, but this one in particular, no two are gonna be the same. Each and every, if you got yourself one and you got your sister one, you guys could go bead for bead, and they're not gonna be identical, you know, features to it. They're all gonna be different and special.
Now, this is a classic look. And here again, you know, one of the things you mentioned, it's like heirloom pieces or hand-me-down. You know, like so many, you know, one of the things that, interesting phenomena, and, you know, like I said, I've been blessed with being in the business for 44 years, but I've been blessed with the fact that MindFind shows this year is, actually last month was our 25th anniversary. We celebrated our 25th anniversary. So 25 years of having, you know, being able to bring our designs and be able to actually do what we love, which is bring things directly to you that are unique and different. What we're finding is that a lot of my viewers, they're handing down a lot of their pieces to their children or to their grandchildren. And so we're developing a whole nother group of, or groups in many cases, of different ages of people that are actually collecting MindFinds now. And so we brought so many more people into the fold, which I find is very interesting and totally cool. It's something that, you know, that it's really kind of a, you know, makes you feel good. It makes you know, kind of, you just go, wow. But I think that being said, our pieces are the quality that they're gonna last, okay? These aren't little tchotchke, chinchy things. Right. These are well-made. And because we use the high quality materials that we use, and because of all the handcrafted aspects of everything we design, you're gonna find that these are gonna last forever. They're not gonna, you know, they're not just junk that's gonna be falling apart. Something you bought and then, you know, you find it in pieces, and you know, like you open up your jewelry box and there's just a big pile of stones. They're really individually hand-done, handcrafted, and they're done in the way that they're gonna last. You know, yeah. They're designs that you're going to be able to hand down.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember my first piece of turquoise that my mom gave me. I still have it. I still wear it. So this is one of those, another heirloom piece. Jay, you are one of a kind, my friend. Thank you for spending 2 hours with us this morning. We wish you and your family all the best.
You were surprised I was going to have Debbie. So that was
I know, and I didn't get a chance to call you. I'm so sorry.
That's so... I thought, well, that's not Debbie.
Somebody should have warned you about that, Jay. Our viewers at home are going, is that Debbie? Thank you, Jay, so very much. You guys, more than half the quantity of this necklace is already spoken for. Remember, clearance is not final sale. You can get yours on a flex pay. We'll send it right out to you. Beautiful gift as well. Thank you guys so much for shopping with me the last few hours, but the shopping continues with Welcome Home with Alyce Caron coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
They say home is where the heart is. So when I'm at home, I want it to feel warm and welcoming and full of things that make me smile and make life just a little bit easier. Join me today at 10 a.m. for your weekly look at the latest ways to make your home a haven.
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smarts and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
At HSN and QVC, we stand with Black-owned businesses. And in partnership with the NRF Foundation, we are shining a light on Black-owned small businesses with our Small Business Spotlight. Hear their unique stories of inspiration and innovation, and discover exciting products you'll love to shop. To learn more about these Black-owned businesses, visit hsn.com and qvc.com.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.